tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out.
Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So today's Mindset Monday is to all those ignorant people who are comfortable, content, feeling whole and complete in their cognitive dissonance. Those that see the facts but refuse to accept them and do something with that information. I mean, it's plain as day what is happening in our society, and many people are refusing to acknowledge it like it's real, right? They're still like, oh, you're spewing conspiracy theories, or it's good that so and so got this because they were doing this, and all other types of stuff. And last night, hubby and I finally watched The Woman King. Yep, we hadn't watched it. We've been so busy. Finally watched it, and it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I mean, of course, we saw the subliminal. She saw the cross and was all intrigued, and the guy that she was interested in did look like the Bible version of Jesus, and I was just like, listen, don't do it, right? I'm not gonna give away the movie if you haven't seen it, but I was just like, come on. But what it showed me was, at any given time, regardless of how people think about you, how they feel about you, what their opinion is, it doesn't matter. You have to do what you feel is right, even if you feel that you're alone. But if you see something is wrong, if you see there is an injustice, you got to speak up about it. I know this sounds like something that is on repeat, but it's so important right now at this point in time that we say what it is that needs to be said. All right? This public humiliation and lynching of Ye and Kyrie and all our other, Nick Cannon, all our other prominent black men that are on a pedestal, that public display of this is what we're going to do to you is reminiscent of what can be done to anybody. But if you speak up and you have your power and you recognize, hold on, this is some old bullshit, then you don't have to be subject to the bullshit. Okay? I saw somewhere, I don't know how true it is, that Kyrie said he's going to retire. Like, F it. F what y'all talking about. I retire, right? I got enough money to do what it is that I need to do, and then I can have a freedom of I don't want to say freedom of speech, but freedom to live, freedom to move his own friggin' life. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. But that's what we have been warning you. We, as in myself, and thousands of others have been warning you these people are trying to do. So when you stand your cognitive dissonance and you're like, oh, election day's tomorrow, we got to go, elect these people to make sure that they change those laws, and oh, we can't believe that this person is doing that, and oh, this is hate speech, and this is horrible, and it's okay if we put all our money in a centralized location, and oh, they're trying to ramp up another test. The CDC is trying to ramp up another test for this RSV that's coming up so that we can go ahead and give our babies more jabs and all other types of stuff. I'm like, are y'all not paying attention to this? Are you not seeing the pattern that's happening? Or are you just going to continuously allow your soul to be sucked out of you? What is it going to be? See, it's no longer time to sound the alarm. We're not sounding the alarm anymore. We're no longer calling on our ancestors and, our elders, please come help us. No, it's you and your spirit. You have to be one with yourself. Trust what it is that you feel, that you hear, that you sense. Trust that, move in that energy, and shut everything else that's happening down. Because if we don't do it right now, the future is going to be very bleak. It's going to be very bleak. See, the forecast and the foreshadowing that's being done is not I can look in my crystal ball and see things that's happening. It's a matter of patterns, energy patterns. The Woman King also was showing me that, right? Sometimes there's patterns that need to be broken. Okay, there's some traditions that need to be broken, and you need to recognize your enemy. It's not all skin folk is kinfolk. It's not all everybody from the opposite race. If you don't look like me, then you're not for me. That's not true. You have to judge an individual or a circumstance by its characters or by the fruit that the seed produces. So, if you are thinking this world is in a horrible state right now, people are ruining the earth, and they're cutting our options to do things freely, what are you doing yourself individually for your community, for your surrounding little circumference? What are you doing to fucking change that? Or are you just sitting here with your head in the sand complaining about it, not doing nothing, trying to sound the alarm and wake people up? We don't need to wake up nobody. Enough people are aware. But sometimes you got to be the trailblazer. Sometimes you got to set it off, even if you feel that you're alone. Homegirl felt that she was going to be alone. She didn't want to jeopardize nobody else, so she went on about her business to do what she felt was right for her to do. I'm talking about the Woman King. And then, as she looked behind her, there was a whole group of people that felt the same way, that was like, girl, we got your back. We just wanted someone to help lead us. Because guess what? Not everybody can be a leader of many. Everybody can be a leader of one. That's why everyone is a leader. But you can't be a leader if you don't trust yourself, and if you don't listen to yourself, and if you continuously allow your energy to be sucked out of you and controlled and siphoned from other people. When you just continue to let that happen, when you continuously let that happen, you continuously get put in a state of perpetuity. Just a big cycle of clusterfuck going on in your life. You want to break the cycles, you don't like the things that's happening, you got to start changing your thought process and your actions. Your mind controls your thoughts. I thought I need to come do this video while this baby's sleeping. So my mind told my body, go get your camera, come get set up, start recording. Get your message out so you can go edit and go. My everything, my action starts with my thoughts. So if you are stuck in cognitive dissonance, and if you're not aware of what that is, I did a whole video on cognitive dissonance. If you're not aware of how that applies to your life, go watch that video. Don't just look it up on Google. Google cannot be that trustworthy either. But if you are complicit and accepting of your dissonance in your behavior, if your cognitive faculties are not working at the most optimist prime, then you will never get out the rut, and you will never see the forest through the leaves. Okay? So that is that. So that is all that I have for you, okay? There's more to dancing. There's more to life than dancing and being a foodie and who got the better body. There's so much more than that, okay? And for those that are enlightened, that are part of the Illuminati, then it's time for you to start flickering that light and setting that fire so you can be the trailblazer you're meant to be. Okay? All right. I love you all. That's all I have for you today. Until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.